All right, Sistas fans, I'm not putting the trailer in the video just to avoid any sort of copyright stuff, but the promo for next week is the mid-season finale, season 6, episode 11, No Turning Back. As tensions, oh yeah, I think in the video, I believe where I talked about Karen saying that she'll shoot Fatima, I accidentally said point of no return when the episode title is No Turning Back. My bad. As tensions between Karen and Fatima continues to rise, their dispute goes beyond the point of no return. Okay, that's where I messed up. Despite Calvin's advice, Maurice decides to meet with the police. So, as of right now, we only have the 15-second promo in the end credit trailer we get at the end of the last episode. So you know the drill. Once the 30-second promo drops, if there is any sort of information in the trailer that hasn't been revealed in these two promos, I'll do a separate video on it. But here we go. We got Maurice explaining to Calvin, hey, I went to the police station and I pretty much gave myself up to let them know that Sabrina had nothing to do with it. And then Calvin's like, why would you do that? And eventually we have Sabrina coming over to the apartment and she's like, I'm not going to let you do this. And Maurice is like, it's too late. So I do recall Logan saying that the DA wanted to meet up with Maurice the following morning. So it looks like he was about to, go on his way out to meet with the DA. Now from there, we got a moment at the law firm where Gary and Hayden are confronting Andy. And Gary's like, Andy, I think you owe me an apology. Well, actually, now's not a really good time. I got to go. And it looks like to me she's possibly rushing off due to her blind date. I don't know. Or it could have something to do with the drama that's about to unfold later. But for whatever reason, Andy doesn't have time for Gary. And while she scurries off, we see Hayden chuckling, which is hilarious. So from there, and I believe the order of operations is this. First thing Zach does is stop by the salon to drop off the check. He gives it to Pam and Aaron standing right there. We actually see these two in the promo coming out of the building with some bags because they're cleaning, along with all the other clients and, possibly friends of Karen that have come to show up to help. And Zach hands the check to Pam, which I don't know what the amount is, but it must be something pretty big. And she goes, wow, Mo, okay. And it's like, so, yeah, that's a check for Karen. And let her know that if she needs more, she can, hit me up. And just the way he gestured with his hands, and Aaron's like, come on, man. Zach just did that to, inflate his own ego. And it's like, oh, wow, that's cute, Aaron. You organize all these people to clean the salon. But, Big Zach got the big money. So here's some paper and let her know, hey, if she needs more, she knows who to hit up. So basically, he's just, he's basically outshining Aaron. And for what reason, Zach? For what reason are you doing this, man? Come on now. All right. So, also, okay, maybe my order of operations is off here because we do know that at some point Zach does go over to Danny's apartment and then he sees Preston there just still high from that one hit from her weed pen. And Danny explains the situation, and Zach's like, "What the? I ain't know he's out. He's out something bad." And I'm thinking to myself, Zach, you ain't who you to talk. Remember how high you used to get back in season 1 off that dang pen, sitting in the bathtub with a rubber ducky and a cowboy hat on. So from there is a moment where it looks like Zach is about to fight Preston, where he's like standing up. But I think that's just, one of those classic comedy moments where, DeVal just lets the physical humor, his physical humor get the better of him while he's flailing around and whatnot. Some people are speculating, oh, what if Rodeo says the N-word or something that Zach wants to hit him? Nah, I don't think that's it. But from there, we go over to the law firm. And Fatima, I believe, is asking Zach, is like, wait, so you're trying to get full custody? And Zach is like, yes. And then we see a concerned look on Fatima's face. But I think that could be a bit misleading. Like, oh, is Fatima not so sure? It's like, wait, I'm staying with Zach, but now he's going to have a kid full time. I don't think that's it. I think it's just, the way the trailer is framed. And speaking of Fatima, we do have the final scene of the promo where we have Andy, Zach, and Fatima in Fatima's office in the law firm. And essentially, it's a matter of, a phone conversation. I believe Karen possibly shows up at the salon after Zach has already left, finds out about the check from Pam, probably calls him to thank him for it, and then maybe from there, Fatima, takes the phone from Zach, or she says something and she overhears it, and then that leads to a squabble. And I'ma shoot you. You know where to find me. And we do know that from behind the scenes, it definitely seems like Karen is going to show up to the law firm. Now, the question is, will this be like the cliffhanger ending of the episode, the mid-season finale? We do know that her and Andy are walking down the hallways of the law firm. So again, this could be these two talking about the scenario, or again, just behind the scenes between KJ and Ebony, but who knows? Now, regardless, I have to say that the promo itself, I want to be optimistic. Okay, I'm optimistic, but I'm not hyped because of the fact that these trailers have burned me for the past couple of weeks, and with how lackluster episode 10 was, I don't really have high expectations for what's to come next week in the mid-season finale. But I guess the biggest question is, once this episode comes to a close on August the 9th, when will Sisters return? My theory is early 2024, but that was prior to the whole writer's strike and whatnot, so I don't know if that might impact when the show was actually coming back. But what are your thoughts in the comment section below? Are you excited for No Turning Back? As always, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.